Okay, so I'm back for another one. This time, the project is more of a, yeah, I did it to myself kind of deal. So, if you hung out at all and you've seen this little coffee cup holder thing I got here, I guess it doesn't have to be coffee. So the idea was to make something kind of discreet, a discreet cup holder. So if you look here, you can't tell anything's going on, can't tell anything's going on. It's actually pretty discreet. So in that sense, it worked out pretty good. However, in the making of that video, I ended up kneeling on my factory original seat, never been reupholstered. This whole truck's like super original. And I ended up tearing my near perfect seat. The seat finally split. All right, well, that's gonna do it for this one. Can't believe my seat split. Do you see that? That's brand new. That just happened. That sucks. Okay, well, what can you do? That's wrenching. Not near perfect. It's a perfect seat. So, of course, my fear is that this only gets worse, as stuff like this, that's just going to spread and spread, and then it's going to open up and foam's going to come out. And you know the routine. You know what these seats look like once that happens. So I wanted to fix it. So how do you fix it? I guess I could take it to the upholsterer, like that's going to happen. So what's my next choice? Do it myself, I guess. So my buddy Jeff was over today. We're sitting around the round table trying to, solve the world's problems. And we're talking about it, and he came up with a pretty good solution. One of those iron-on patches, from Walmart. This thing cost me $1.97. Can I take this and fix this? I'll just put it right on there and no. But what if I get it inside there and then iron from the outside? Heat that up. Think that'll work? Maybe. The patch is big enough. There's no question about it. Will it work? Is it a cheat code? Is it a hack? Is it garbage? Should I just break down and take it to the upholsterer? Well, I don't know. What do we got to lose? If this doesn't work, I'll take it to an upholstery shop. Okay, just get off my back. But I want to try it because, I like doing stuff myself. I like saving money. I'm cheap. Anyway, I'm going to measure this out. I'm going to cut this to size. And then I'll have to, I don't know, I guess my wife probably knows where there's an iron in the house. We're both 100 years old. And I know we have one. I'm pretty sure we have one. I don't know where we keep it, but one thing at a time. Let me measure this up, and we'll come back to this, okay? Hang tight. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I got it kind of half-assed measured up, by eye, my good eye, and we'll take a look at what we got going on here. I'm sure you guys know for the most part, you can be bad luck for me, so hopefully that's not the case today. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, it's centered enough, I guess. So here's what we got. So this is the glue side, and this is the material side. I know it's not a perfect match for the material color, but I don't know if I really cared about that so much. So I'm just going to pull this back, try and slip it in. Okay. Then slip it up like that. slip it over. Like that. Okay, so I think it should come a little further though. Yeah, there's good. So it kind of goes out about here, here, and here. So if I can get on that with the iron without drawing that glue through, I think it'll be okay. This is where you guys are supposed to say, yeah, that'll be okay, Ron. That'll be great. You should do that. It'll all work out. What can go wrong? It doesn't wreck in my seat, I guess. I guess it's pre-wrecked. Anyway, sure. Let me go see if I can find the wife, and maybe she can, maybe I can get her to actually do this for us. How cool would that be? Doesn't really like being on camera, but this isn't about her. It's about the truck. Okay, you know what? Before I forget, and you guys are going to ask, so I'll just do a quick little blurb here on what I'm using. This one is called Unique Creative, I guess. Yeah. So it's just a little patch. I don't know if you guys can read that or not. Just a little patch like this. So it costs $2 here in Canada at Walmart for one package. It comes with two pieces that big. I used a piece, half of that, and then in fact I ended up cutting a piece of that off too. So I don't know, did I even use $1's worth? No, maybe 40 cents worth. Anyway, that's the stuff I used. That's where you can find it, at Walmart. And I hope this works, and I hope it can help you. I don't think I'll post it if it doesn't work. So if you're watching this, spoiler alert. Anyway, let me grab the wife and the iron. You gotta heat it up first, right? It'll loosen the glue. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna heat it up, kind of soften the glue, and then we're gonna push, each of us push independently against each other. We want to close up that gap a little bit. Hopefully this works. We'll see. Can you maybe just leave it on there and let it sit and cook the glue?
Mm-hmm. I just didn't want it to mark the...
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Worried about marking the seat itself.
Yeah.
Whenever you think we're ready.
I think we're pretty warm.
Okay.
It's hot.
Are we up against each other there?
I think so.
It's pretty good.
It's warm. I think we should hold it for a second or two to...
Okay.
Just as it cools, then the glue's hardening, right?
Yep. So we're keeping a little pressure on this. I'm pushing my way, she's pushing her way. Very light pressure, but full disclosure, this is our second attempt. So the first time we did it under a little tea towel. But when it was all said and done, we had a little gap there, which, is understandable, but I kind of wanted not to have a gap. So we decided to try one more time. So when we're heating it up this time, in our case, we're just reactivating it. But there's nothing saying you can't just do it properly the first time. We're not creating a buckling here, are we?
I don't think so.
Okay. How's it looking?
I think that's better. Definitely, we don't have that line that looks so much. What do you think?
Looks pretty good from here. I'm in the passenger door. This is directly under the driver's seat. You guys are hanging off the steering wheel. I'll come over there and take a look. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, well, I'm going to take you out of your holster here. There you got it, guys. That's pretty good. So, you know, you're like 6 inches away. It's pretty easy to see it. You come back here, she all but disappears. I mean, I can see it. It's right there. But so much better than the foam I had showing through it before. And now at least I can breathe a little easier knowing, or at least thinking, it's not going to split open. I'll come back and update this one in the comments. You know, whether it does split or it doesn't hold. If it does split again, I think I'll just run this off to an upholsterer and get it fixed. Because I don't know what else to do with it, to be honest. But you can see by the rest of the seat, it's in pristine condition, and it's never been touched. This truck is all original, so I'd like to kind of keep it that way if I can. Anyway, that's going to do it for this one. There is your seat upholstery fix for less than $1. All right, thanks for hanging out. And if you stuck around this long, think about subscribing. I'd love to have you on board. Thank you very much. Catch you on the next one.